Chinese hackers have accessed designs of more than 24 US weapon systems. Designs of US combat aircraft, ships and missile defences were among those compromised, according to a Pentagon report. The US military says that there had been no erosion of its capabilities or technological edge.
They're America's most advanced combat weapons and defense systems: the F/A-18 fighter jet, the Littoral Combat Ship, the Aegis ballistic missile defense system. According to a new report, the designs for these and other high-tech weapons have been breached by Chinese hackers. A confidential version of the report from the Defense Science Board, made up of government and civilian experts, was given to the Washington Post. The report doesn't accuse China of stealing entire designs, but if they didn't steal them, how did they compromise them? We spoke with Kevin Mandia, a top cybersecurity expert who did a separate report this year on Chinese military hackers.
And bits and pieces of things will be taken from many different sources, different laptops, different computer systems that have been compromised. But it's hard to take a lot of these pieces and gel them into one comprehensive picture of what might be being built or what the designs are.
CNN could not independently verify the latest report's findings. Several members of the Defense Science Board who we contacted declined to speak to us. U.S. defense and other officials downplay the report, saying some of the information is dated, that they've taken steps to address the concerns. One saying, quote, "The idea that somehow whoever the intruders were got the keys to the weapons kingdom is a stretch." But the Pentagon has recently accused China of trying to extract information from U.S. government computers, including military ones. If the Chinese even got into parts of a combat or missile defense system, how could they have gotten past the safeguards?
There's a lot of engineering that gets done in an academic setting. There's a lot of engineering that gets done at defense industrial base. And a lot of these places have been compromised for over 10 years.
China's military ambition has been off the charts in recent years. They've launched a satellite killer missile into space. Just over the past 2 years, they've deployed their first aircraft carrier, and they have test flown their first stealth fighter jet. One expert told me the technology for that was taken from the U.S. And China's alleged hacking could be deadly for U.S. forces on the battlefield. I asked one expert about the publicly released part of this latest report on the consequences of the cyber snatching of weapons technology.
If you mess with that software, the airplane won't fly, the missile will miss its target, and the ship might not get to where it was intended to go.
China's embassy in Washington did not respond to our calls and email about this latest report. China's government has repeatedly insisted it does not conduct cyber espionage on U.S. agencies or companies.